Hey guys, and welcome to the video on following your passion. I will be also giving you a few tips on how to figure out what you're passionate about if you're not entirely sure what it is yet. This is a completely different video than I was planning on making today, but there were multiple factors that played a role in me deciding to change the topic. First of all, I watched a video of Justin Timberlake's Say Something yesterday, and within the first minute, I saw the passion in his eyes, I felt it in his music, and I was so happy to see that from him. Because in his last single, Can't Stop the Feeling, I really felt like he was losing himself. And after seeing this video, I realized even more how important it is to really be passionate about what you're doing and to stand for it and to do whatever it is you love, because that's how you're going to inspire others and that's how you're going to be able to make it in this world. The second thing that made me choose this topic today was a message from my mom's friend telling me how she could see the passion in my eyes and in my voice when I'm talking about something that I really believe in. So these are the reasons of why I decided to choose passion today. I say these things because if you're really passionate about something, you will give anything to achieve your goal. And even if you fall, you will get back up and you will continue because it's what you love to do. It's not going to seem as much of a job and of a chore as if you're doing something that you really don't want to do. Not everyone is going to be able to follow their passion right away. Sometimes you don't have enough money to do what you want to do, or you need to study something before you're able to do whatever you want to do. Let's take the example of not having enough money. If you have to work in a job that you're not as passionate about, try to keep reminding yourself about your end goal. Work towards your goals regardless of what you have to do as a job, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. It's going to get you closer to your goal. Sometimes you don't have a choice, but if you have something that you're working towards, it's going to make it a bit easier to bear. And if you're then accepting the fact that you have to do this job, you might as well try to find aspects of it that you're enjoying. Because if you're going to a job and you hate it and you don't try to find good things about it, you're going to make your life more miserable and your co-workers' lives as well. So what should you do if you're not sure what you're passionate about? First of all, sit down and make a list of the things you love to do. And then you turn to someone who you believe really knows you. For me, it was my parents. My mom has always thought that I should be a doctor. I didn't listen to her. But me starting my health practitioner 2 years ago was a good way to go into that direction. And I really believe that I've now found the way that I should be going. If I would have listened to her earlier, I might have figured this out beforehand. But now we're here. So if you have someone in your life that knows you, they are often able to see your talents better or easier than you are able to see them. Another way to possibly be able to figure out what you want to do is to look at other people that you admire. And see what they have done. See what you admire about them and why you would maybe want to be similar to them. Even if you believe that you don't have a talent, go for something you're passionate about. You can become things. Don't let society tell you you can't become something. A story that I found very motivating and captivating was a story about a little boy. He was probably 12 years old, and he decided that he wanted to figure out how to make bow ties. Maybe you've heard of him. But he was really an inspiration to me. He wanted to design his own bow ties and to make something fancy and crazy with them. Not like the boring old bow ties that you could find in the stores. So he went to ask his grandmother how to make them. She taught him. And soon after, his family supported his decision to start his own company with 12 years. Maybe he was 14, but you get the point. If you don't have the limitation in your head that you can't make it, that you're too young to do something or too old to do something, but if you just go for it, you're able to achieve your goals. There are plenty of examples out there to show you that it's possible. I believe they either had a strong support mechanism from their families and friends, or they were able to motivate themselves. So if you don't have anyone to motivate you, be your own motivator. Believe in yourself. The thing is that this path is probably going to be hard work. Some people are not going to believe you're going to be able to make it. But if you believe it, and if you work very hard on achieving it, you will manage to figure it out. I really believe that society is our biggest limitation, and that your strength lies in your mind. If you look at Shaolin monks, it's a great example. You wouldn't believe that you could walk on fire or chop woods with your hands, and yet, if your mind believes it, you can achieve it. Another great way of figuring out what you're passionate about if you're stuck is meditation. There are guided meditations for the beginning, and you can start 5 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be half an hour, but just get started. I feel like the issue we are currently having is always looking outside for answers instead of looking within us. So yes, a few tricks that I gave you are related to the outside world, but try to feel within yourself what you love, what you want to do, and what you're passionate about. The answers are all within us. As crazy as that sounds, but it's true. So give it a shot. If you don't want to use meditation, try observing yourself. Look at what makes you smile. Look at what makes your heart beat faster. Look at what makes you happy. Guys, it's all about passion. It's all about the fire within. And even if it's just a little spark. You know how a cigarette can burn down forests. Well, you can use this little flame or little spark to captivate others. That's it, guys. I hope I was able to help you a little on how to figure out what your passion is and then work on achieving it. If you want to know more about a healthy and balanced lifestyle, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to my channel. Lots of love and go for it.